Your daily Mass readings and Gospel commentary coming right up.
The tax collector went home again at rights with God. The Pharisee did not. The Lord be with you. Reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke. Jesus spoke the following parable to some people who prided themselves on being virtuous and despised everyone else. Two men went up to the temple to pray, one a Pharisee, the other a tax collector. The Pharisee stood there and said this prayer to himself: I thank you, God, that I'm not grasping, unjust, adulterous like the rest of mankind, and particularly that I'm not like this tax collector here. I fast twice a week. I pay tithe on all that I get. The tax collector stood some distance away, not daring even to raise his eyes to heaven, but he beat his breast and said, God, be merciful to me, a sinner. This man, I tell you, went home again at rights with God. The other did not. For everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, but the man who humbles himself will be exalted. The Gospel of the Lord. Prayer tests the mood of the soul. The parable compares two modes of praying that reveal the heart of two different souls. On the one hand, the arrogance of the Pharisee who thinks it's just that God takes note of his mouths and rewards them. On the other hand, the publican's humble confession is heard by a God who does not despise a humble heart. The final lesson reminds one the theology of St. Paul. Only sinner returns home justified. That is forgiven, and the word to claim righteousness before God.
For more amazingly short and yet rich Mass preparation resources, like and subscribe to this channel, Omukristu Omukatoliki Channel.